The Killer Nacho's back, and he's better than ever, or something. Okay, so welcome back to part 9. I haven't done one of these in a while. I really need to, well, sorry, I've been busy. I mean, I haven't had the time to fit it in my schedule. There's a new version of Liquid Crystal out if you guys want to check that out, but I actually tried to use this same save file with the new version of Liquid Crystal, and yeah, it crashed. It said the save files weren't compatible. So, if you were playing along with me from the start, I wouldn't recommend downloading it. Otherwise, if you want to start downloading Liquid Crystal, why not? So anyway, here's Morty and Ucene, and they're looking for, like, mystical Pokemon that, you know, are rumored to be in this burnt tower. And the burnt tower does look rather burnt in Liquid Crystal. It's rather blackened and things like that. Oh, look, it's that Zane guy, and he was just finding this thing when he was training his Pokemon, which is a magnet. I don't know what a magnet's doing here, but thanks for the magnet. That actually will come in handy, because I can always give it to Gengar to make Thunder even more powerful. So that was actually kind of nice of you, Zane. You seem to be like a swell guy right now, making my god... excuse me, my god of death even more powerful and stuff. And here's the Ginger. The Ginger who's the biggest jerk ever, who's looking for the legendary Pokemon, and somehow it's all my fault that he decided to come to this tower and there's no legendary Pokemon. Sure, that makes perfect sense, I guess, in Ginger logic. Anyway, so here comes a Haunter, and Haunter's defense is kind of low, so I'm just going to try to, like, stay in and hit it with a Rock Throw, which is a physical attack. It's going to be a 2-hit KO. He's going to lick me, but that doesn't do much, and now he's going to Spite me to reduce my PP. And I miss, so that sucks, and I'm down to 10 PP, and he's going to do it again, so now I'm down to 6, and after I use my Rock Throw, I should be down to 5, so that was kind of annoying, considering that's pretty much my only move that's kind of useful. But now Stone is level 25, so that kind of makes up for it. And I'm going to learn Rock Slide, so there we go, that makes up for it big time, because now I have a new best move, and that's Rock Slide, which is more base power than Rock Throw, and I think the same accuracy. But I'm actually going to get rid of Flail, because I can always just use the extra PP for rock moves, since I don't think I'll pretty much ever use Flail. I mean, obviously it has its uses to, you know, sweep an entire Uber team with Magikarp, but aside from that, it's kind of like a meh move, honestly. It has limited uses in-game. Anyway, so here comes a Croconaw. I'm just going to go into God of Death, and I'm just going to hit him with a Thunder, which is now boosted by Magnet, so obviously that Croconaw is not going to survive. And in fact, it is obliterated. And, yeah, now Death is level 28, which is not a bad thing. And here comes a Zubat. You know, I'm going to give this experience to Stoned again, you know, because Zubat is weak against Rock, so... seems like the thing to do. Let's go for a Rock Slide. He's going to confuse me, however, which is lame, and, oh, look, it goes through. That's good. And Zubat is defeated. Hooray! So anyway, this is a Magnemite. And 1 second. Anyway, I had to deal with something. But I'm back now, and I'm just going to go into Burninator to take out this Magnemite, because, yeah, Magnemites are kind of weak to fire, being that it's, you know, metal. And apparently, yeah, well, I guess fire melts metal. That makes sense. Alright, but it's dead, and now Ginger's defeated, so, yeah, that's what you get for being a Ginger, I guess. Ah, whatever. Oh, what am I doing falling down? That's a good question, Ginger. I have no idea what I'm doing falling down a hole. But apparently, you know what? I found the legendary Pokemons! I'm the best! You suck! And they're running away from me. No one wants to be my friend. Except for maybe this one. Ooh, you're all blue. Oh, nope, not even you. You don't want to be my friend either. Oh, well. Time to leave this pointless tower. Oh, apparently this guy dug a hole. Must have hurt. Anyway, so... he's going after Suicune. I don't know why he wants Suicune so much. It seemed to be kind of enamored with me until it ran away, but... whatever. Let's leave this pointless tower and challenge the gym leader. Hello. The big Pokemon ran off in different directions. What were they? I think they were like the legendary Pokemons, the legendary dogs. Suicune, Entei, and Raikou. Ooh, legendaries. Anyway, so, this person's telling me about ghost types, and that's the type of, things that this gym uses. And, yeah, here's the first gym battle against, Sage Ping, and he has a Ghastly. He probably has 5 Ghastly. They decided to make it harder in this version, Liquid Crystal, for some reason. I don't know why. So, yeah, it always confuses the crap out of me. But that's life, I guess. Well, now we're just gonna kill this guy's Ghastlies, and it'll probably take forever, because they're probably all going to, like, confuse me and curse me and whatever. You shouldn't curse, you Ghastly, you potty mouth Ghastly. Whatever, I'm just gonna throw rocks at you, and now you're dead. But unfortunately, I do have to switch now, because I don't want to stay cursed, because curse actually does lots of damage. I mean, sure, it's kind of like a suicide move for them, but it does 25% of your HP every turn, and that's just no fun. So let's go into Burninator. Burninator should be able to, like, at least 2-hit KO these Ghastlies with Ember, even though Ember is kind of a weak move. And, yeah, it's gonna be a 2-hit KO, and now he's gonna confuse me. Oh, fun! And, this guy probably has potions, and he does, so I'm probably gonna end up hurting myself in my confusion, which would kind of be sad, but whatever. And, oh, look, I did not hurt myself, and, let's just go for an Ember again, and we're like, oh, no, I hurt myself this round. And, now he's going to curse. So that's a suicide, so that's fine with me, actually, because I can just switch out after he's done killing himself. So that was kind of fail on his part. So let's go into a different Pokemon. Stoned again, why not? Stoned seems to be pretty good at killing Ghastlies, except for the fact that the Ghastlies are faster, and they always like to curse and confuse him. Yeah, like that, Confuse Ray. It's kind of an annoying team, actually, 5 Ghastlies, because Ghastlies are kind of fast. They're at least faster than Stoned, which is like the slowest thing on the planet, being that it's like a tree, but not really. It's a rock, which is kind of even slower than, actually. Well, yeah, technically, rocks in real life are slower than trees. Trees do move slightly. They can move, like, their branches really slowly, so they can, their leaves can soak up the sun, so they do move. While stones don't, typically. In any event, this thing is going to, like, Confuse Ray me, and, well, that's going to make me confused, and I'm probably going to hurt myself, so I do, and, yeah. Now let's try to kill this thing, and it's going to curse, which means if I can get a hit off, it'll probably die. Almost certainly, actually. So, but I do not, which means I'm going to start taking curse damage. And I do realize something, I didn't actually go to the Pokemon Center before going into the gym, so I probably want to do that after this guy, because, yeah, Ginger kind of lowered my Pokemon's PP and stuff, especially Stoned. So I might as well go to the Pokemon Center after this, especially since I'm also getting kind of damaged by these freaking Ghastlies. This guy's like, oh, well done! I'm like, okay, I'm going to heal my Pokemon now and come back and murder you and your friends. With my Pokemon, I mean in Pokemon battles, not literally, because that would be violence. Then again, I guess Pokemon fights are also violence, so, whatever. Let's heal up my Pokemon, and this person wants me to come again. You know, basically saying, please have your Pokemon get hurt again. What a jerk. Anyway, so as I said, this puzzle is a little more difficult. So oh, where's the turn? No, it's not there. Maybe it's this way? Oh, no, I fall down again. This is going to be great. People are going to just be lolling at me in the video comments. I can feel it. This person spent the summer with his Pokemon for some reason. I don't know why he would do that, especially since summer is, like, next season, so I don't know what he was doing for, you know, I don't know what he was doing during the winter and the fall. But, anyway, so he's going to use Curse on his Haunter, which I think means I should be able to 1-8 KO, which would be pretty nice, because that means that battle will be over real fast, because I think this is only a Pokemon. And it is! Yay! And I get good experience for defeating that Haunter, even though I practically did nothing. And I fall down a hole again. This is just great. What exactly is this floor, anyway, and why can't I see the holes in this floor? And I'm not supposed to go up, apparently. And I went too far. It's like, what, 2 up here? Yeah, you have to go like 1 above that guy and then walk this way. Maybe I fight this lady now? Oh, I can just talk to her. And she'll give me a hint if I defeat her. Actually, I already know what her hint is. It's something like, it's right in front of our eyes, because like the floor is like somewhat coordinated to the trainers that are here. It makes actually a lot more sense in the original Gold, Silver, Crystal, that hint, due to like it just being a straight line. There's a zigzag, but I guess it still makes somewhat sense. In any event, let's try to kill this Haunter. Of course, she confuses me, and I keep hurting myself in my confusion, and that's just lame, and now she's going to curse, and I'm probably going to still hurt myself in my confusion, and, maybe not. That would be nice. Oh, I snapped out of my confusion, but then I missed. Way to go, Stoned. And now I'm cursed, so I pretty much have to switch out. Let's go on to Dustbuster, and, yeah, Dustbuster will probably be... of course, it's going to curse again. Like it predicted a switch or something, and of course she probably has a super potion, so she's going to heal up right away, and I am cursed. And there we go, there's the super potion. Probably should have just switched. Let's just go for an Ice Punch, because it's like damage and stuff. And I'm afflicted by the curse, so I really have to switch out after this. It's going to try to curse again, but this time I don't switch. So you predicted a switch, but you failed that time, because that time I did not switch. You failed, lady, gym minion. Alright, so here comes another Haunter. I'm going to switch now because I'm cursed and I don't want to take 25% more damage. And let's just go into Burninator. Maybe Burninator can 2-hit KO this Haunter. That would be kind of convenient. It's going to Nightshade, so at least it's not like cursing or confusing me and whatnot. So A Ember will maybe 3-hit KO if I don't hurt myself in my Confusion. Dang it, Confusion is such an annoying ability. Especially since you always end up hurting yourself and the computer never does. Oh look, I didn't hurt myself. That's convenient and stuff. And here comes a Nightshade, and that's going to do damage equal to his level, which is 26, which means if I get hit by another one, I'm going to lose. But I actually don't hurt myself, so that's nice. And Burninator is going to be level 28. Good job, Burninator, not being an emo. So yeah, I've defeated Medium Grace, and I don't really feel like going back to the Pokemon Center, so I'm just going to waste my Super Potions to heal my Pokemon, because I am stupid, and I don't like wasting time, I guess. Although I guess using Super Potions probably uses almost as much time as just going to the Pokemon Center. But, you know what? Whatever. I have them. Screw it. Let's go up here, and I need to figure out how to get to that last gym minion, and eventually Morty. Oh, look, that was easy. And she shall win, apparently, except probably not, because she's a useless gym minion, and if anyone's going to beat me in this gym, it's going to probably be Morty, because Morty's Gengar is always a pain in the butt. So, yeah, here comes a Nightshade, which, like I said, always does damage equal to their level, but I'm just probably going to kill this Ghastly, and I do, so there we go. Stoned actually does something without hurting itself. Here comes a Haunter. You know what? Let's stay in with Stoned. Stoned can kill this thing if it tries to curse me, but they're probably going to... Oh, it's going to confuse me. I should have seen that one coming. Maybe I can actually hit it with Rock Slide and it'll hurt a lot. Let's see. Oh, no, I decided to hurt myself. And here comes a Curse. So hopefully I can hit this turn and kill this stupid thing after it cursed. Because you know what? Cursing means you have a potty mouth and you shouldn't curse. And I'm going to hurt myself, never mind. And I am cursed still, so I am going to switch, because if I stay in another turn, I will die. So let's go out into Dustbuster. It's going to Shadow Punch me, and Dustbuster, being normal type, is immune. Heck yeah. And it's going to curse me for some reason. Well, I guess that makes some sense, but now it's just going to get 2-hit KO'd. Or 1-hit KO'd, I guess. Because I didn't actually do any damage to it, it did it all to itself, because it's an emo ghost thing. And now Dustbuster's level 28, and it's trying to learn Slam, and I probably don't want to learn Slam. No, I really don't, because, you know what, Headbutt's probably better than Slam, and the rest of my moveset I kind of like. So here comes a Ghastly, and that's kind of weak, so you know what, I'm just going to go out into Death to kill it. You know, Ghastly, meet Death. Death, meet Ghastly. Ah, Death, kill Ghastly. There we go, the end, Ghastly. And Shadow Punch is super effective, so might as well just use that, it'll kill it for sure. And, yeah, Martha is defeated. Yay! Okay, now, so, let's just waste another Super Potion on my Tree Rock, my Stone thing, and, yeah, let's go challenge Morty, even though his Gengar is probably going to sweep the floor with me. So, let's see if I can actually remember this gym puzzle. You go up here... Oh, and there you go. You have to go all the way around, and now you can get to Morty. Okay, so that's how it works. So yeah, this person's been training all his life because he wants to see, like, the rainbow bird Pokemon that flew away from Burnt Tower again or something. And that Pokemon is, of course, Ho-Oh, but he's too stupid to know that because he doesn't have, apparently, Bulbapedia or Cerebi or Smogon or something where he lives, or the internet in general. So this thing's going to curse me right off the bat, which is kind of failed because I'm probably just going to end up killing it with Stoned after a Rock Slide, so there we go, I'll take that, and Stone's going to get some minor experience. And here comes Gengar, his strongest Pokemon, and I'm really freaking afraid of Shadow Ball, so I'm just going to go out into Dustbuster. At least Dustbuster is immune to Shadow Ball. The worst the thing can do is Hypnosis me, which kind of has fail accuracy, so maybe it'll miss a few times. If not, I mean, I know it has Dream Eater, but I might have a few Awakenings. I think I bought a few Awakenings earlier, you know, in this playthrough. And it looks like I have 3, so maybe, just maybe, I'll be able to kill this guy with Dustbuster just by hoping for Hypnosis misses. I know it's kind of lame, but whatever. Oh, it's going to waste a turn on Mean Look, which I guess is kind of good, but either way, it's going to waste a turn, so that means I get a free Ice Punch. Maybe it'll be a 3 KO. Probably a 4 KO, though, which will be kind of bad because he probably has Hyper Potions or Super Potions or something. So, here comes Hypnosis, and this one actually does hit. So, yeah, I do have to use another Awakening because I don't want to get Dream Eater because that attack is actually high damaging, surprisingly enough. And it's going to try to, but it doesn't affect me because I'm not sleeping. And Dream Eater is actually a Psychic-type move, so it would affect a Normal-type Pokemon. True fact. And I'm asleep again, and this is my last Awakening. Hopefully I can kill it with an Ice Punch. If not, I'm probably going to lose Dustbuster and might actually end up losing this match because his Gengar... Well, my Gengar might be able to outspeed his Gengar. I'm not really sure. But I do kill it with Ice Punch. That's very good. And now Dustbuster's level 29 because Dustbuster's so cute. That's why I killed it, obviously. Dustbuster is just too cute to not kill it. Come on. So, let's go into Stone to fight this, Haunter, I think it was. Yep, a Haunter, because Haunter, you know, like all Ghost Pokemon pretty much have pretty weak defense, so... it's gonna Nightshade me, so that's going to, like, do stuff, and I'm just gonna go for a Rock Slide, and it does not quite kill, which means he's probably gonna end up using a Hyper Potion, which he does! But I'm just gonna keep going for a Rock Slide, because, it's pretty good damage. And I hit, and I kill, so that did actually more damage than the last one, so I will take it. And Stone's now level 28, and here comes his last Pokemon, and I'm just going to use Death, why not? Because, yeah, I'm pretty sure I can kill this Haunter with Shadow Punch, maybe. It's considered super effective, and I do actually have an Attack plus Nature on this Gengar. And it is dead, so, yeah, I defeated Morty, and that was actually a lot easier than I thought it would be. Good game, Morty, although I guess I kind of did get sort of lucky that Ice Punch killed that Gengar, and that he missed a few of his hypnosises, but yeah, that's pretty good for me. And now I can finally use Surf, which means I do want to use Surf to grab a few items that are pretty darn awesome. And I do have Shadow Ball TM now, and despite having an Attack plus Nature, Shadow Ball is still probably superior to Shadow Punch. I think it has like 20 more base power, can lower special defense, and honestly, I think my Gengar probably has more I could check, but I'm almost certain that my Gengar has more special attack than attack, even with the Attack plus Nature, because, yeah, it's just that much better on Gengar. Actually, I don't know. I'm gonna check what the base attack... I'm curious now. I'm pretty sure... I know, obviously, Gengar has infinitely more special attack. Yeah, its special attack is 130. Its attack is 65 base. So there is no way its attack is actually better than its special attack, so there's no even point checking. So Shadow Ball is definitely superior. Infinitely superior. So let's heal up my Pokemon, and as I said, there are a few items that you should get once beating Morty and getting Surf, because now you can Surf. And here's a Pidgeotto, level 14. What a waste of time you are, Pidgeotto. Might as well just kill you, even though you're worth, like, no experience whatsoever. But, oh well, Pidgeotto's dead. And let's just actually use a Repel, because I don't want to deal with this crap, honestly. I don't want to deal with these wild encounters right now. I just want to get my freaking items. So anyway, let's go down here to National Park, which is the first item I want to get. If you don't know what it is, you will, you know, be like, yes! When you realize what it is. There's actually two items over here, but you can only take one according to the sign, because the other one will apparently just disappear as soon as you take one of them. And honestly, I can't remember which one's the good one, so I probably should save before grabbing these items. Or one of these items. I think it's the left one is the good one, but I'm not 100% sure. So, yeah, let's use Surf, and... yes, it's Leftovers, nice! The other one's a potion, so, yeah, make sure you choose wisely, and that's the left one, because Leftovers is an awesome item, and, potions are not. So, if you would... I guess if you would rather have a potion than Leftovers, you can grab the potion instead. The other item I want to grab... and I know there's actually three things I want to do now that I can use Surf, but the one of them, which is important, that I'm going to do this video. The other thing I think will take a little more time, so I probably won't get around to it this video. But it's the Mystic Water, which most people know. It's in the same location as it is in Gold, Silver, Crystal, which there's a man by the second town. If you Surf, you can get Mystic Water, which raises the attack of Water-type moves. So that's not terrible. So let's just go across this. That fisherman over there is going to give me Mystic Water. Hooray! I know there's actually another area around here. Connecting, you can actually surf all the way in Liquid Crystal. You can surf all the way to New Barktown, and there's a new area, but I'm not going to go into there yet, I think. But anyway, I'm going to give the Leftovers to my Stoned, because it's the only Pokemon without an item now. I gave the Mystic Water to Furret for now because of Surf. So yeah, now all my Pokemon are like pimped out on items. And I forgot to use a Repel. This is a Whismur, which is one of the rare Pokemon on this route, apparently. As I mentioned in a previous video, on each route there's like 2 Hoenn Pokemon that are really rare. I guess Whismur is one of them on this route. So if you really want a Whismur, go for it. I do not want a Whismur because I think it's lame. But if you do want a Whismur, go for it. Anyway, let's use another Repel because I don't hate Pokemon encounters, especially like level 2 Pokemon encounters. Let's cut down this annoying tree, and I'll just end the video next to the next place I want to go to. I don't really have time since I'm approaching 20 minutes to do that now, but I will do it next video, and that next area is in Goldenrod City. I might be forgetting something. Actually, yeah, I might be forgetting a few things. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I think there's some items across the pond in Violet City, which I just passed, which I could have just gotten now, but whatever. I'm going to Goldenrod. You know what? You know, in hindsight, I can do that, both of those things at the beginning of next video, and it's more travel time and more travel distance, because I still have that mysterious egg in my party that I have no idea what it is, and it still hasn't hatched yet. So yeah, I guess the more distance I go, the better, because I kind of want it to hatch soon. It'll probably end up hatching next video, if I do it this way. So, yeah, let's go down here. There's some water pond over there, too, but screw it. If you guys want to tell me about any other water places I should visit right now, do it in the video comments. Anyway, rate, comment, subscribe, and see you guys next time. Bye. Peace out, homies, and stuff. Saving. Don't turn off the power.